release from the administration on the EU tariff, that has turned today into an event. So, and you can recognize it's an event by what happened in the pre-market from flat to just way down. So that means your technicals just get blown out of the water. So please, please, when you think about the date that he set is June 1st, when he set the date as June 1st, that is actually after today only 4 business days away. So it's like, really, you might want to think if you're going to be purchasing, just consider you might want to wait till Tuesday to evaluate after the 3-day weekend what's going on before you enter a position. Because with that close and the
Recording in
negative feeling
progress.
of it, you just better be cautious. That's all. Thank you.
Back to you, Mark.
Thank you. Everybody mute your mics, please.
Boomer.
We are live on all the social
Boomer.
media, so you want to check them out for me. I see YouTube's up.
Hello?
I see TikTok's up.
Is this thing on?
There we go.
Hello?
Hello. If you want to check the
Hello.
TikToks live, we are live. I was muted. I see YouTube's up. TikTok's up. If you want to check the other socials for me, I'd appreciate it. Looking good here. All right. Good morning,
Twitch is looking
everyone.
good. Twitch is looking good.
All right. Thank you. All right. All right. Click a couple more buttons here. Gotta get the right buttons clicked. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another edition of AmericanDreamTrading.com's live stock education and training program. This is an outreach of AmericanDreamTrading.com, which was founded by, created by, is run by, is incorporated by Chad Christian, who we affectionately call Coach. Why do we call him the Coach? Because that's what he does for us. He coaches us through the muddy waters of everything investing, such as stocks, stock options, crypto, futures, day trading, swing trading, long-term investing, dividend income investing, covered calls, cash secured puts, you name it. If it can be invested in, Coach educates us on how to do that. I'm glad you could be here today. My name is Mark McSee. I'm one of the 20 moderators here at AmericanDreamTrading.com. No, I am not the coach. Coach is on a vacation day, taking a long weekend and enjoying some much needed family time away. So we hope Coach finds time to actually enjoy his time away, which I'm sure his wife will make him, as will mine. So, Coach, enjoy your time away and rest and relax and come back refreshed on Tuesday. Just a reminder that the markets will be closed Monday for Memorial Day, so there will be no live broadcast at any time on Monday. We are live here every day except for those holidays. Coach is live from 9 to 11 Eastern Time, Monday through Friday. I am live from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Time, Monday through Fridays, with the Futures Education and Trading Program. And Don, our moderator and gracious host, is live at 5 p.m. daily, Monday through Friday, with the Aftermarket Show, which can be found over on our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading. Speaking of our YouTube channel, those of you who are currently watching us through the TikTok feed, I do not have the same setup as Coach. I have a different operating system. And this is literally my iPad pointed at my screen. So if you would like the full screen view that you're used to for today, I would highly encourage you to go over to our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading. There you'll be able to see the full screen, get the full audio, because the audio you're getting through my iPad is just what you're going to get sitting 2 feet away from me. So if you want the best visual experience extravaganza, head on over to our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading. You'll also be able to see and hear the videos as I play them. However, if you choose to stay on TikTok, fantastic. We have many multiple, we're on all the multiple social media feeds. You can join any one of them. When you get there, please click and subscribe. So if this is your first time with us today, make sure you click that subscribe button. For those of you who are here also, we'd ask that you click the share button out to all your social media feeds so that you can get the word out and others can experience the joys of day trading like you get to with this free training outreach that we do here at AmericanDreamTrading.com. Over there on TikTok, let's smash them like buttons. Our goal today is 32,000 likes. If we get over 300 concurrent views over on our TikTok feed, we'll have a special drawing just for yuns. And those of you who are on YouTube, if you would smash those thumbs up buttons, we would appreciate it. We have a very low thumbs up button versus current live viewers at the moment. So if you could do that, that would also be greatly appreciated. It helps our logarithms. And as always, if you have questions during the live broadcast, you can type them into your chat boxes on your social media platforms. And we will try to do our best to answer your questions live as time allows. Understand that it is very chaotic from the first hour of the market open. So we will be concentrating on trading and looking at different things in the markets. So we're glad you could be here. Make sure you show respect to the moderators that are in your social media lounges, as with the other people that are in those lounges. In other words, we're glad you could be here today. Coach is on a vacation today, and I'm Mark McSee filling in for him if you just arrived. Anyhow, we do have our special promotions running. One of our moderators, Doug, is over there on our YouTube live feed, putting clickable links to make it easier for you to get directly to our special promotions that we have running. We have our premium membership. It runs $125 a month. However, you can get the lifetime, pay once and be done for $750. Never ever pay again. Now that is our entry level membership. That $750 basically equates to 6 monthly payments, and you never have to pay again. So if you're interested in our base level premium membership, it's $750 for a lifetime on that. One time, never pay again. We also have our VIP and VIP Gold lifetime membership promos for $8,000, or during this special promotional period, you can make 2 payments of $4,000 each. And we also have our creme la creme, the kitchen sink, the all-in-all, the all-inclusive diamond membership, which this promo is about to go away. I would expect, and I don't know, Coach hasn't said this out loud to us, there is a date set already that he has that this promotion is going to go away. This is our diamond membership. This includes every single membership we have for lifetime. It's a one-time pay, never ever pay again. This includes not only all the lifetime memberships, it includes everything that comes with the gold, such as our 3 times a week breakout rooms that we have on Mondays and Fridays, where we deep dive into any questions that you may have. We have our mentorship with Coach every Thursday, where it's in a small group setting. You get a one-on, basically almost like a one-on-one with Coach. You can ask any questions you want. That in itself is a $6,000 a year program. We also have workshop classes, which we just had one last night, as a matter of fact. And you get access to every one of these things that's ever been recorded since the beginning of time of American Dream Trading, whenever all these individual programs existed. So if you would take our individual lifetime memberships, all of our a la carte programs that we have, it would be a $50,000 value. Coach normally prices this diamond membership at $20,000, but for this diamond membership, it is special priced at $5,000. That's right, $5,000. One time, never ever pay again. Not only does it include all those memberships that we already have and all of the a la carte things that we have, programs, it will also include any and all programs, training materials that we will create in the future. And I know Coach has at least 3 things getting ready to be released here sometime here in the very near future that he's kind of hinted at here and there. One of them would be the Platinum program that has not been released. It's still being worked on. Electronic journals, you name it. Everything that we would release from this point on are all included in that membership. There was be no additional charges to you. All right. So that is our diamond membership. You can go over to AmericanDreamTrading.com, scroll down about halfway. You'll see a link there on our website. First thing you'll see is a link to our Discord. That will be the first thing you would want to join. It was free 4 years ago. It was free 3 years ago. It was free 2 years ago. It was free a year ago. Can you guess how much it costs today to join that free Discord? $0. It's always been free, always will be free. And when you join that free Discord as a free member, you'll get instant access to our stock lounge where you can interact with other paid members and free members and ask questions about trading and about stocks and discuss things. There's also training materials in there that's not available elsewhere for free, such as videos and training documents. There's discount channels. There's all kinds of stuff in there just for free. You want a discount on a new Tesla? That's in there. Coach is a big fan of Teslas, as you know. You've seen him in his Cybertruck many times, and he's owned many Teslas over the years. So there's those type of things in there. There's all kinds of things you can see in there. So we're glad you could be here. Check that out. You can get that memberships over there. I would educated guess to say that $5,000 value is going to return to its $20,000 normal cost probably before the month's up. I don't know that as a fact. But, and I'm talking to the free members, and I'm also talking to the paid members. You want to jump on that now. So what is all this stuff you're talking about, Mark? What is all this diamond membership? Well, I'm going to show you a little video here. It takes about 5 minutes. Now, why this doesn't mention the diamond membership, because this video was made before that, what this does cover is all of our individual memberships, premium, VIP, VIP Gold, etc. Futures, crypto, that's all included. So everything you see in this video is included in the diamond membership for $5,000, one-time pay, never pay again. And remember, Coach's membership is $6,000 a year alone. The VIP Gold Complete's $8,000 for the lifetime. So you can see the incredible value that's sitting there waiting on you. Once it's gone, it's gone. You come back the next day after Coach kills that lifetime membership, and you're going to say, and I know we're going to hear it even from our paid members, oh, Coach, you just entered that yesterday. Can I get that $5,000 membership today, Coach? Please, pretty please. Can you guess what Coach is going to say? No, that ship has sailed. So don't live a life of regret. You want to grab that now. So let me play this video. Everything included in this video is part of the diamond membership. Again, those of you on TikTok, you will not be able to hear this video. So I highly suggest you go over to our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading. So here is Coach describing all our individual memberships.
So if you guys are interested in joining us, head on over to AmericanDreamTrading.com. You guys can sign up for a free Discord or one of our paid membership. Our first paid membership that we have is our regular premium membership. With that, you guys will get access to our Zoom. Inside of our Zoom, you will have a live open microphone. You will get live training and trading starting at around 8:45 until market close every day at 4 p.m. when the market is open. You guys will also receive the hot stock pick, the pre-market setup where we go over strategic levels of certain key different stocks throughout the day you can use, and also at the opening of the bell. As a regular paid member, you will also get the IPO Center, so any new and exciting IPOs that come out, you will get them first, plus all the videos on demand. We have around 11 videos to help you get started on your journey with us here at American Dream Trading. They'll go over things like day trading, swing trading, covered calls, cash secured puts, the wheel option strategy, our 2-minute EWO strategy that I have designed and developed from being in the stock market over 33 years. When you're ready to step it up, you can join our VIP membership. By the way, the premium membership starts at $200 a month. The VIP membership starts at $500 a month. With the VIP membership, you guys will get access to early training and trading starting at 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. That's 12 hours of access to us with some of our self-made millionaires, mentors. And then you'll get training with me starting around 8 o'clock every single day. You guys will get the VIP lounge, all the workshop classes. We put on a workshop class once per month. You will get all of the previous workshop classes and any future workshop classes as long as you're a paid member. You'll also get all the VIP training videos. We have over 50 beginner and advanced videos to help your journey. We also have the TradingView indicators. These are an overlay indicator system that goes on top of TradingView. It will require a subscription, which is about $15 a month. This is my 2-minute EWO strategy. You guys can use this with stock, options, futures, and crypto. If you're a VIP member and you want to step it up to our highest level that we have right now, which is VIP Gold, you can do that for an additional $250 a month. Now, with all of our services, you can buy monthly, quarterly, semi-quarterly, or annual, and sometimes we have lifetime deals on these, so make sure you guys are watching for deals. With the VIP Gold, you guys are going to get all the mastermind classes for free, and we have another one coming up. I will let you know when that is coming. You'll also get 1 hour of tech support where we can remote in and look at your systems and help you get set up with your charts, etc. This is not a one-on-one, but this is to help you get started if you need it. We also have weekend training every Saturday at 11 a.m. If you guys have busy lives and schedules and your jobs, right, are always in the way of you trying to get training, well, we have weekend training. We also have the VIP Gold Lounge access, the VIP Gold Priority Help Desk support. We have our news service where we're giving daily and weekly outlooks of the news. We also have breakout rooms every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 11 a.m. with our other self-made millionaires and mentors, so make sure you guys check that out. Everything inside of the VIP room is recorded, so all of these sessions are recorded for you, including all the training that I had mentioned before. You can catch all of this in the replays only for VIP Gold members, so if you have busy lives, everything is recorded for you. Of course, we have other things inside of the VIP Gold, like the 90-day challenge, the debt-free challenge, where we're helping you to become debt-free, and our brand new in beta live Apple chat, where you guys can watch one of our moderators, David over there, live trade Apple with the 2-minute EWO strategy that I have designed and developed. He has made currently at this time, as of December 2024, he is over $320,000 in profits that he has made using this strategy over the last 2 years. We also have our brand new futures membership. You guys will start getting training for futures from noon to 4 p.m. every day, and all the training videos, terminology, everything you need to get started in futures with our futures membership. With the futures membership, you guys also get the TradingView indicators. So those are only available to VIP and futures members. Some of our a la carte services you guys can get. You can get a one-on-one with a moderator. We have all of our training videos, like the mastermind classes, how to grow a small account part 1 and 2 when it's released, but you guys can buy those from our website. You guys can also get inside of our mentorship program. Our mentorship program is $500 a month. You will sit with me every Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern for an hour in a small, intimate group where we can go over larger items or just get you kickstarted, right? Can be IRAs, 401ks, SEP, anything you guys want to talk about, swing trading, day trading, right? Anything that you guys want to get inside of that room. It's just like having a one-on-one with me every single week. And again, those are all of our products and services you guys can get at any time by going to AmericanDreamTrading.com.
All right, there. Unmuted it. Hit the wrong button, as usual. Go ahead, say it. Boomers running tech. Yeah. Anyway, so that video there described everything that's included in that $5,000 one-time payment diamond membership. It's all of our individual memberships all thrown into one. It's a $50,000 value if you would buy every single thing on that video. It's normally priced at 20,000. Coach is doing it for 5. It's actually a $50,000 present day value if you would buy all of them, but Coach has it priced at 20 on normal pricing. So that $5,000 is definitely going away here very, very near future. So head on over there to AmericanDreamTrading.com and grab that. If you have any questions about our memberships, you can also ask them in your social media chat box. And one of our friendly moderators is standing by to answer your questions. So check it out. Anyway, what you see on my screen is my Webull trading software. It's the broker I use is Webull. Why do I use Webull? Well, I didn't have one to start with, and that's what Coach was using. So I wanted to kind of match up with what Coach has. There's all kinds of brokers out there you can use. One's maybe not any better than the other, but they all have their advantages. So if you currently do not have a broker, Google them and you can see which ones you like. I like Webull. It's pretty simple and easy to use once you learn how to use it. So it's what you see on my screen. Now, what you will hear once the market opens here in about 7 minutes, you will hear our members with open mics, our paid members. You will hear them calling out individual stocks to look at. When you hear these call outs, we are not a call out group. All they are doing is notifying us that, hey, go take a look at this, right? It's maybe doing this, it may be doing that. However, all of our members are trained on how to evaluate a trade and whether they should enter or when they should exit. We never, ever tell anyone to buy XYZ now and sell XYZ now. We are not a call-out group. What good is a call-out group, right? If that person is not there to tell you when to buy and sell, now what do? You have no idea. Why is that? Because you haven't developed a skill on your own to be able to make those decisions. And that's what sets us apart and why we are the number one training and education, stock market, futures market, crypto market, stock options market trainers in the United States. We train you over time so that you can develop a skill to be able to make your own best educated decisions on when to enter and exit a trade. So anything that you see on my screen or you hear one of our members call out, those are not inducements to buy. So don't be jumping in there thinking, oh, I got to jump in on this. That's not what we do here. We are trying to educate you. And if we bring up charts on my screen, that is for you to view. Never mimic anything you see on my screen. Neither I or anyone else associated with AmericanDreamTrading.com, including moderators and paid members, are licensed financial advisors. And as such, we cannot give you financial, investment, or tax advice at any time. So if you post a question in the social media chats, should I buy XYZ now? Well, we're not going to answer that kind of question because that's not what we do here. And that would be crossing the line into something illegal. So what we will do is emphasize on EWO callouts here this morning, members. Whenever you see an EWO changing from one color to the other, you can alert us and we'll take a look and see, kind of do a quick evaluation. I have multiple screens on my desktop here. I actually have, I'll slide this down just so you can see, I have a chart of many charts with our top ones that we follow on a day-to-day basis. Doesn't mean one's better than the other. It's just these are the big boy stocks that we look at. I have this up here. And as you can see, I have these here for the sole purpose so I can see EWOs whenever they do the changeover. Such as Tesla right now is getting some green EWOs. That doesn't mean that we want to enter Tesla now, but it is starting to show a little change over there. The rest are on the downhill side. There was some news today that caused the market to pull back a little bit. I was trading in this morning in the futures market, which is my jam. I trade futures pretty much exclusively myself now. Why? Because Coach educated us on how to do that. And I love being over there. And now I am the TikTok host, social media host over there in the futures market. So we look for the same things. The same principles apply that Coach teaches us to trading stocks, to trading stock options, to trading crypto, to trading futures. So once you can embrace what coach is telling you here every single day and listen and learn to his trading strategies, you can apply those skills to trading anything in the world, any investment vehicle out there. What coach teaches us on a day-to-day basis works. It's 100% applicable. Now, do you have to learn different terms for different investment vehicles? Well, sure, right? There's different strategies. We have members that are long-term investors. They buy and hold for years and decades. They use a different trading strategy than what I do on a day-to-day basis, because I'm a pure day trader. I'm in and out. I'm not holding anything overnight. I have to come to work every day to make money. Where our long-term investors, they make money while they're sleeping, right? If I don't get up and get in front of my computer, I don't make any money today. So those long-term investors, they make money while they're asleep. They're making money on dividends. They're making money on the price of stock going up, etc. So there's lots of different ways and lots of different investment vehicles to make money for yourself. I do this full time. I retired after a couple months with American Dream Trading, and I haven't looked back since. I've done well year after year here, and I continue to do well. I'm having my best year ever, and I couldn't think of doing anything else. This was the best thing that's ever happened to me financially in my life, and I could never go back and work for the man like I did for 40 plus years in a factory. So because of American Dream Trading, I'm one of the over 200 people that coach has been able to retire. All right, we have less than 2 minutes before the market opens. Remind our members that we want to keep our call outs short, sweet, and to the point. EWOs with the emphasis, green EWO, red EWO call outs. Don't wait till the third one happens. Try to catch it before as it's happening. Mute your mics immediately after your call out. If not, then we will deal with your open mic situation as we see fit. So short, sweet, to the point. Don't talk over each other. If you have anything, call it out. We also have our chat, live Zoom chat is for our paid members also, that they can communicate that way. So let's trade smart. Let's follow coach's rules. If you're not an experienced trader, stay out of the market for the first half hour. It's a good way to destroy your account. In the first half hour of the market until it picks a direction. If it does in that time period, if it takes longer, then so be it. No sense jumping in and out when the market's all choppy and is moving up and down violently. That's how you wreck your account. If you're a new trader, you should be paper trading anyway until you learn how to do everything. So we're glad you could be here with us today. Again, my name's Mark McSee. I'm one of the moderators here, filling in for Coach, who's taking a long weekend vacation with his family for a well-deserved rest and relaxation. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to type them into your social media chat box, and we'll do our best to answer them as time allows. However, the first half hour will be hectic, so it'll happen if it happens. More likely it won't. All right, we're getting ready here. We got 4 seconds till the bell opens, and we're getting ready to market open. Yeah. All right, let's see what happens here. We got SPY looking the S&P 500. SPY, they haven't decided what they're doing yet. A little bit choppy right off to the start. I do have my charts on 2-minute charts. All right, we got some upward movement at the open. Doesn't mean it's going to continue that way. Tesla's already pulling back from its little rise this morning, and the S&P 500 is trying to move upward. NVIDIA pulling back from its initial open, so it's a wait and see. There's not one giant burst up or down. Apple is to the upside. What else we got? AMD's the downside. Again, a lot of indecision this morning. Again, that's why we wait for the first half hour for entering trades. All right, so we got AMD pulling back. Again, Amazon, Bitcoin itself.
Minute of view up. Sorry,
you.
Mark.
No, you're good. Sorry.
Tesla forming a double bottom.
Thank you. What do we know about double bottoms as a statistical general rule? We could get a bounce, right? but we don't know that as a fact this time. Trade to trade that's in front of you. We don't go in with a bias. Now, there are statistical things that happen on a regular basis. Doesn't mean it happens this time. So that's why we say trade to trade that's in front of you. That's what that means. If you come in with a bias. Tesla, second red EWO. The Russell, IWM, second green. Meta, second green. Apple, first green, EWO. As is Amazon and Google. Thank you. All right. Patience. This is why we wait. Tesla pulling back up from the double bottom. Did we not just say that's what happens usually statistically on double bottoms? You get a pullback. There's probably a 50% retracement on that large downward candle. Large gamma candles, you can generally expect a 50% retracement. And look what we have here with Tesla. Large gamma candle to the downside and a 50% retracement. All right. Apple continuing to climb. Apple to the upside. Apple's also broke through a double top. It hasn't broken held yet. It's testing that. You want to wait on a break and hold before you get excited. See, we have a double top right here, right? So you want to see a break and a hold. What do we mean by that? We want a confirmation candle. That would be our hold. We want to see, ideally, we would like to see a candle like this with the next candle starting where the other one ended. So here you got it sitting on the shoulder. This is showing strength to the upside. And there's another candle to the upside. So it did break and hold. Generally, that will show some upward movement. It's never a guarantee. Microsoft, green EWO at a triple top also. So they all are coming up to double or triple tops at the moment to the upside, testing on whether they want to go higher this morning. We do want to remind you to be careful at 10 o'clock. We have new home sale data coming out. It could potentially affect the trade you are in. So exercise caution. Not only is it shift change where you have a shift in volume, we also have economic news releases. So there's a potential for movement. Be very careful at 10 a.m. Also have Meta to the upside, also testing. We now have a break and hold there also, testing these levels here. Run at 628 mark. The Russell, the S&P 500, and the NASDAQ all moving upward, all your indices. There we go. Nice movement, nice green EWO to the upside on the indices. Make sure you know what your critical levels are. And for SPY, we are looking for what? I don't have mine all accurately mapped out. And you want to have a level to the upside on SPY.
Would you be looking at the 200 mark?
Well, that's way up there. There's a lot of money to be made between then and there, right?
Maybe, well, I'm on the one.
576 is the pre-market idea.
Okay, well, we're at 577 now.
It's past that.
Again, know your levels. Those are all points of decision, and you have to make decisions at those points.
Looks like 578.50, Mark.
Say again.
578.50.
Thank you. Be right around in here. So I can pop a line right there. Thank you very much. We'll see what happens. See what happens as this reaches a level that one of our members called out. Again, today is Friday, end of the week, going into a long holiday weekend. It is also what we call Options Friday, which normally on every Friday, those holding options contracts, futures contracts, may want to exit their positions, take their money and take their profits and go home so that they're not subjected to any news events that may happen while the markets are closed. And it's particularly probably more so today being the long 3-day weekend, as the markets are closed Monday for Memorial Day. So exercise caution in your trade. You want to go into the weekend green. It's good for your mental health. You'll feel a lot better mentally going into the weekend $1 green versus $1 red, trust me. Don't be afraid to take your green and call it a day, and then end the week on a positive note. SYTA has been halted to the upside. It shall resume at 9:39:11. Thank you, Michael. So you had about less than a minute on that. SYTA, as Coach would say.
At stock pick IMNN halted to the upside. Will resume at 9:41:51.
Thank you. IMNN. Sure you have your stops in place. Lock in your profits. Do not move your stops on any stock that's been halted. You will break your stops. All right, we should be coming up on the unhalt time on SYTA. It's still halted. So SYTA failed to unhalt. Oh, is it? Yeah, it's still halted, isn't it? Yep. So it add another 5 minutes potentially onto the hold on SYTA. Expected next unhalt at 9:44:11. SYTA is over here on this top mini chart here. IMNN is on this little mini chart over here. All right, we're getting a pullback now, taking some profits here. Apple's kind of still holding up there pretty good. Did have a little bit of a pullback here. I can assure you the Apple chat gang over there, led by David, and with the assist, Eric, are making money over there. They know how to handle these trades. David's not over there telling people when to buy or sell, but they are discussing the trade live as it happens. That's one of the benefits of the Diamond membership or the VIP Gold membership levels. Get that $5,000 Diamond, lock it in now, never ever pay again. To get a VIP Gold Complete Lifetime membership itself is $8,000. There's the value. You can get all that and more for a one-time payment of $5,000. Get her, AmericanDreamTrading.com. All right, what else we got going here? Getting the pullbacks. Trade to trades that are in front of you. Meta's holding its own, as is Apple, as is Amazon. Bitcoin's still holding up there, 109 area, 176, a little bit of pullback for those of you to play Bitcoin. And we do have a standalone crypto membership with some highly educated and trained moderators that know their stuff over there. If you just love trading crypto and nothing else, we have a membership available for that. You can get the lifetime crypto membership if that's all you ever want to trade. That's available for $4,000 also on this promotion, or 2 payments of $2,000 each. But for 1,000 more, you could get every membership with a diamond for 5,000. Head on over there and get that now before Coach pulls it. All right. Take a walk around the block here. See what these charts look like. There's Apple kind of consolidating up there at a double top level, pulling back to that support, as is AMD at an old support line that I got drawn on there. I don't even trade it. Amazon's still stepping up nicely with some minor pullbacks approaching a possible resistance area at the 200 MA around that 201 and a quarter area. Google's chop, kind of unexciting at the moment. IWM is also consolidating with resistance upcoming to the 200 MA up around the 202.23 level. Mara pulling back, chip sector, or the Bitcoin sector, sorry. I was thinking Soxhole there for a minute, but it is also at a double bottom. What generally happens at a double bottom? Now this one may be a little bit different here. This one here is really crammed in there along with the double bottom. It may continue to pull. We have to wait and see. Again, trade to trades in front of you. We're not forming a bias, even though we know that's likely to happen, right? So it's testing that level down there. So give it a little bit of a bump there. And wait for a break and hold before thinking about going to the downside play on Mara. Meta's holding its own. Again, the 200 MAs up above it. It's got to break through that. Big pullback on Microsoft at its level up here at this top. It pulled back on a minor double top up there. I got Netflix on here, even though we don't really talk about Netflix much. It had a really nice climb like it usually does at market open. And has since retraced. It's hanging around at 200. NVIDIA, again, critical levels. It hung up there and has since retraced. It's now at VWAP. So you want to wait for a break and hold away from that area if you haven't got in it already. Same thing with the Qs, sitting at VWAP for support. You want to wait on a break and hold if you're not into this above that 508.30-ish level. Soxhole, chip stock ETF. It's really flat now. Couldn't break above that 1550-ish area. So if you're not in that, you might want to wait on a break and hold above that level. And we also have SPY, the S&P 500, is also hanging on VWAP. So we have a lot sitting at critical levels or indicators right now. We do have Tesla's still trying to break out. It's also flat at the moment. So uneventful morning so far. Doesn't mean one of these won't take off or that one of these won't fall. But you will find if they consolidate in one area too long, investors get nervous. If somebody doesn't jump in fairly quickly and push it to the upside, they'll get nervous thinking this may be all it is for today. And I may just decide to take my profits and go home for the day, right? So, all right. SYTA is unhalted and is going to the upside slowly. Not a huge amount of volume there. It has not broke above its high there that it was halted at. It's at 698. You want to see it get above. You really have a critical levels up there around that 760-ish level and above that you want to see that break out if you're not already in it. If you're already in it, trust your indicators. Do you trust your indicators? Is it still not riding along your 9 and all that? If it is, then ride the wave, baby. Ride the wave. Till your indicators tell you otherwise. All right. Apple pulling back, still holding strong at VWAP. Your Apple walk through that. IMNN is still halted. Set to resume in about less than a minute here. 47:21 for IMNN. Thank you, Michael, for that, by the way. All right. Any of our other hot stock picks moving, what you get with your paid memberships? Anybody make money this morning, paid members? So open your mics, let us know.
Cha-ching.
Okay.
Made a few bucks on that one.
Third, yes, ES future.
All right. JP, get that money. All right. IMNN is live to the downside. Guess we don't need to pay attention to that one anymore unless it breaks up above to the upside. That one's dead to me until we see an upward movement. As you can see in my little chart over here, it's flat. Now it's getting some energy back up to the upside. I'd really wait till you get above that 140 level for considering a point of re-entry, as long as you have energy there to push it up. All right, Tesla is testing VWAP, second red EWO. Very weak one, but it may have some motion to the downside. Again, we know where our double bottoms and triple bottoms are at. You need to keep an eye on them key critical levels. Has not broken held below the 9 in VWAP yet. It's testing that as we speak. You might want to wait for that confirmation candle if you're not already in this trade. If you're in the 2-minute EWO, which 99.99876, 492% of you should be playing. Wait for the confirmation green candle, or red candle. As you can see, it has already faded away. A lot of chop. That's why we use Coach's 2-minute EWO strategy. We wait for our possible entry on the second candle that is larger than the first. If you don't do that, this is what you run into. It's collapsed. See, there was the red. It was an actual bar, but it has since collapsed because the price has retraced from the downside. That's one of the things we use here. Microsoft also approaching a double bottom there, triple bottom, quadruple, big bottom, big strong support level. It does have a red bar for an EWO. However, or Microsoft, what did I say? Did I say Microsoft or Meta? Look at the mess down here. I would say that's a very strong support level. See here, all these candles, you can just see visually without me drawing a line there, right? That's a potential strong support area. I'm so used to using TradingView, keep trying to lock in. So you got all this mess down here around the 449-ish levels that it needs to break through. 448's upper 448 levels. Could bounce there. Excuse me, go ahead.
Sorry, Google first red.
Thank
EWO.
you.
Second
red. Would you consider
Choppy
that a
down.
strong EWO maybe? What may stop our profits here?
I'm gonna wait for that breakup pre-market.
Okay, and what else do you see down there? Got this strong support level down here, do we not? This strong triple bottom, right?
Yep.
Strong support. So if you're going to enter the EWO, make sure that you're aware as you approach that. That could be an impediment to your profits. But you don't know that, right? You may retest and go right through it. You never know how far down is, nor do we know how far up is. And as you can see, we're getting a retracement already. So a lot of chop this morning. The market has not really made a decision on what it wants to do today. Again, have people already left for the Hamptons? Maybe they have, right? Maybe the volume might be lower, right? But it could be very chaotic with people exiting due to the 3-day holiday weekend. So.
No one's going to the Hamptons with this weather out here, I'll tell you that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's been rainy here where I live. About ready to build an ark. We had a call out on GME, believe it or not, GameStop. For those of you who like that type of play, it's been stair-stepping up all morning. It's currently at 31.35. It's kind of flat right now, but You know, if you like meme stocks, it's one of the most famous meme stocks out there, right? For a reason. And it's holding its own, had a big pop at the open, and right now it's consolidating on a 2-minute chart. Now, if you look at a 1 minute, you see a little bit more volatility there for that. Kind of flat at the moment. Tesla, everything's flat. Guess we could take a nap for a little bit here. Just need to trade our trades, be patient, wait for the setup. There's no sense getting an itchy trigger finger here. Keep your hands off the mouse. There's no reason to enter a trade here that I can see. Personal opinion based on where things are currently setting, right? Where you want to wait for a good confirmation, a breakaway, possibly from where it's presently setting. Everything right now is consolidating and flat. Consolidation basically means that they are fighting over the prices. The buyers and the sellers can't agree to either sell or buy at its current level until one of them two do. You're going to get sideways motion. So you can see here on Apple in this case, they're fighting at 90. They're really basically only a penny apart on their buying. So I want to pay 1 penny and this person wants to pay 2 pennies. We're only a penny apart. Well, why would I enter the trade when this guy wants to sell off at a penny more than I'm buying, right? So now we're getting a little bit of movement on Apple. Something to look at, right? Just be careful on a sharp rise. You may get a retracement on the price. People get excited. Again, you got to watch for a breakout above the 197.10-ish level. And you have a lot of potential for an upward movement up to the 200 MA. We can break away from this level, which is not really trying, pretty weak. You can have maybe a potential nice run up through the next critical levels and up here the 200 MA, which is up there at that 198, almost 199 mark, 198.94 level at present. Doesn't mean it's going to go there. Microsoft, red EWO, to the downside. Again, here's that same thing. Even though we have a red EWO, would it maybe be better to hold off just a little bit to see what happens here? Well, we'll see, right? I like to look at the big picture. What's going to stop me? You know, if I entered right now, is it worth it, right? It could reverse on this triple bottom. Tesla in a nice EWO. Take a look at Tesla. Nice break and hold away from VWAP and the 9 to the downside. Again, know your levels to the downside. I can see some here visually. We have these candles right through here, right? We got to watch for, right? Could break through here or hold here, whatever, right? So just kind of watch where this wick is at right now. It's kind of where we're looking at, right? If I pop a line right there somewhere, right? Again, I don't trade Tesla personally, but I have, but I don't. Again, I'm more futures oriented, but the same rules apply. Know your levels, trade to trade, trust your indicators, know where everything is at. Let's take a look at, have a few caught stocks. The lottery, which was LTRY, which was running earlier this morning in the pre-market, since pulled back. It's kind of flat right now. I wouldn't do anything with that again until it's at least above the 252 mark, 253-ish minimum. Evaluate the trade when it gets up there. All right. So, and what you see on my screen, by the way, is my paper trading account. I won't be trading this morning. I already traded futures starting at my first trade was at 2:26 a.m. Eastern time this morning. I did very well this morning trading, and I am done for the day. In fact, I'm done for until through the next week. I will not be trading again until June. I'm not trading for the rest of the month, mainly because I'm going on vacation, and my wife is making me take a break. Dave, you got your hand up. What's up?
You're a coach today?
Yes, sir.
Man, I want my $50 back.
All right, checks in the mail, buddy.
All right, thanks. You have a good vacation. Are you gone from the room?
Yep.
You gone from the room right now? So, okay.
after starting tomorrow.
No, I mean today.
No, I'll be there today.
Okay, because I still need to bug you some
Oh
more.
yes, there will be a live futures broadcast today, and live future training goes on. Doesn't matter. Somebody's there all the time. Doors are always open.
And
Okay.
he'll be back next week when his wife isn't looking. So, just keep that in mind. Oh, shh, that's right. Never mind.
I already got a burner phone that I'm going to tape to my thigh and walk around with just in case. You never know.
We got shift change coming up here, Mark.
Yes, sir. Thank you for that reminder. And we also have what at 10 o'clock, Richard?
New home sales.
Okay. What do new home sales reveal to us, Richard, if you so care to share?
Recently, not too much.
Okay. Well, could it be an indication of?
Could be an indication of inflation. It could be an inflation of lower interest rates. It could be there is a variety depending on what you want to focus on with that statistic.
There we go. If the home sales are down, would that indicate, people are holding back, right? Because of interest rates, right?
Correct.
If it goes higher, if the new home sales are up, then that means they ain't scared. All right. Still, Apple's trying to work its way slowly back up to the 197.10 level. Hopefully we can see a breakout there for the Apple gang, led by David over there each and every day, Monday through Friday, for the VIP, Gold, and Diamond members, where they walk through trades. And you will find that group is very uber successful trading Apple. All right. Go. What else we got going on here? Microsoft's still hanging out there at the bottom. Everything else is just flat as can be. So hopefully at 10 a.m. here in about a minute and 10 seconds, we will see an influx of volume. Volume is just that. It's neither good nor bad. It could be, you could shoot things to the moon. It could make things tank, or it could just be equally divided and the market won't move at all. Volume is volume, but you need volume as the fire that makes things move. Got a call out on PMAX. Thank you for that. PMAX to the upside of our individual stocks. Nice stair stepping up, right above VWAP, right above the 9, all our indicators. That's a 2-minute chart. We would be looking at a 1 minute here. Again, we have a huge wall at the 52-cent level. Watch for that critical level, which is basically the top of this candle where this wick is at right here. This will be your critical level that has to break through. Watch for a potential pullback. And we want to see this L2 here. Let's watch these orders live while it happens. Break down. If it does, is it going to break down? Oh, it's not. It's sitting there. They're not selling off. People are throwing orders in before it. Is it going to do it? 52 is what we're looking to break down. And there it goes. Broke down. What happens? Oh, look at that go. All right.
Right at shift change.
Right at shift change. Imagine that. We have influx of volume. I don't see SPY or the indices reacting very much with an influx of volume. Tesla's getting a little bit of a bump. See what happens here as they jockey for position with the influx of volume. Just be careful on PMAX. Supports clear down to 47 cents, which is way down here. You could have a very violent drop. Like to see the support up at a higher level. So as long as it can hold its own above that, it's already losing support here. Watch 47. That's your strong support to the downside, but that's a heck of a lot of money between here and there on PMAX. Trade to trade. It is holding its own. They're fighting over price. If we can break this 51.18 down, those 2,000 shares, you should get a bump, but they didn't. It didn't sell off. Look at them coming in, dumping them. Right down to 47 is a strong support. 47's down here. Basically at VWAP. It is at VWAP. That's a strong present support. VWAP. So it bounced off the 9. That's a good song. Got a lot of buyers coming in on that at the moment. You have 20 million in volume. That'll draw attention. Normal daily volume on PMAX is only 4.4 million. So We're already 5 times the volume on PMAX. Is there news on PMAX? I would assume that there is something on them. They terminated a key agreement that they had with another company, so that must be good news for the company. These people want to buy it because of that reason. Have no idea what the details are other than that little news blurb there. It's not important. We're trading the trade in front of us, and look at this already. We're up 75% on PMAX. PMAX for the win. PMAX for the cash. Again, be aware of your key levels. Now support has moved up to the 53 area range, so now we have support up here now. So that's good. Support has increased for PMAX to the upside. Minor walls. Watch your 59 level, and of course any even numbers on the way up, which would be, there's your 59 right there. It needs a break and hold above that level. Support is now at 56 cents. So its support is moving up. So that is a good thing, good sign of strength.
Mark, new housing was slightly up, but the average price is down.
There
So
you
it's
go.
The new home sales numbers, though, are extremely strong.
Good. Thank you.
Yep.
Well, we'll see how the markets react to that. I mean, I don't see much in SPY was not impressed.
743,000 versus 600 and something expected.
Wow,
It's
that is huge. You would
significant
think
jump.
the market would react to that.
Yep, correct.
That's
Interest rates dropped a little bit. The 2 is back down below 4. That's good.
What's the
but
10
the average
doing?
price is down 2%.
10 is it's dropped a tad, but not much.
Yeah. The long-term 10-year bonds the other day were paying higher, which pulled people out of the market a little bit.
Yeah, new home sales up 10%, 10.9%, almost 11%. That's
Wow.
huge.
That should, maybe we have a delayed reaction while they digest all the little things that we don't see by just seeing numbers, right? There's always,
Well, the other contrarian news kind of trumped it a little bit.
yeah.
Steals its thunder, right?
Yeah, a little bit. That's all it takes, an event to, the technicals don't matter when you have an event, a news event, right? It overrides all that.
100%. That is correct.
So what we end up with is good news, and we end up with negative news, and it kind of are a wash. All right, here's SPY trying to break and hold above the 200 MA, which is a barrier to the upside until we get up here to this 578.16 level. Let's wait for a break and hold. We need that good break and hold to the upside. Right now, it's fighting the 200 MA. You see the same thing. NVIDIA's climbing a little bit here. The overall Mag 7 are slowly moving.
Nice green candle on Google.
Yes,
Break
second
above the
green. Watch your triple double tops. Okay, SPY's at a critical level now with this topping out here. And then we got this 578 that we got to break through, right? I don't know why I have a line at 578.51. For some reason I do. I don't know why that's there, but we'll put it at the 16 down here. We'll see if we get a little bit of a pullback or a pause at the 578.21 level. And why do we look at that? Well, we can see where these other ones stopped at earlier this morning, right? This is on a 1-minute chart. There's your 2-minute chart of the same thing. When I trade the indices, I usually trade on a 1-minute chart. So here we are testing that upper level again from the market open. What do we got here? Google. Are we going to break through or not? Let's watch. Take a quick look here at Google. It's trying to make a little bit of movement here, but it's just not making it. We're jammed here. Google is trapped between VWAP and the 200. Plus, we have these double tops here that it's got to go through, which is after the 200 presently. So it's on the struggle bus to the upside. Apple, flat, hanging out on support around that 196.12 area, sitting on top of the 200, trapped between there and the 9 EMA. So we're looking for a break and hold, of course, above. It's going to have to at least get above the 196.64 and then deal with the 197.10 level before it can do anything. AMD getting a little bit of strength. Text chip sector approaching the 200 and a double top, also critical level here, right? It needs to see to have strength to get through the upside there. Again, market may be taking a direction with this increased volume. They haven't decided yet. So pay attention. AMD at this 108.98. You might as well just call it 109 level. It's close enough, right, to the whole number. So we have some potential breakouts coming along here. Time will tell if it can handle it or not. Amazon broke out above the double top level. See if we can break and hold and continue its upward movement. Showing some weakness at the moment. Amazon has, it's pretty good. No huge walls. You do have support at 200 there, so. Google here. What else we got going on here? Tesla's still flat. Microsoft, second green, EWO. Or Microsoft very, very weak. Has a lot of chop to get through. Also, it's got a double whammy of the 200 and VWAP there together. However, what does that tell us? If we could break and hold above that, now we have all our indicators behind us, right? Open road other than our critical levels. And then all we got to do is pay attention to critical levels, double tops, triple tops, those kind of things for any upward momentum, if it's going to happen. NVIDIA hanging around the 200. Nobody wants to break away this morning. They're all tired. Stoxel pulling back on a double top. SPY rejected off that 578.20 level. Coming back down to the 200. Will we get a bounce off the 200 and a 9? Remains to be seen. Oklo being called out. Oklo, OKLO. Let's take a quick look at that one. Still rising. It's up 25%. Climbing. Oklo. Hot stock pick. Oklo for the win.
The rumor is Trump is about to announce an energy emergency to invest in nuclear stocks. So take a look at nuclear stocks today.
Yep, those were moving. Those were moving in the pre-market this morning, and yesterday also, I believe, weren't they? They were moving yesterday too, I believe.
Hey Ted, do you have any of those names for nuclear stocks?
Yeah, I can't name. I seen them yesterday. For those who follow that, if you have that.
Can you put them in the Zoom chat?
Yeah, I don't have those. If somebody does, Oklo's one of them.
Thank you.
Somebody has a hot list of nuclear stocks. We know Microsoft is interested in restarting a nuclear reactor themselves. And these nuclear stocks that our members are talking about are some basically mini nuclear reactors for the express purpose of powering data centers. It makes the interwebs work. NNNE is one. Chad put in the chat over there. Thank you, Chad. Again, these are not inducements to buy. These are just some of these. Let's take a look. Oklo still climbing to the upside, up 25% for the morning. Nice, strong upward momentum. You do have a big wall up here at the $50 mark, as expected, right? A nice whole round even number to play with. So we're looking for a break and hold above the $50 level to show upward strength. That's also going to be your support if it can break and hold. You do have some sellers slightly above 50 there that might want to take profit. Nothing very large to worry about, as long as it has volume to the upside. But it must break through that 50 mark to start with. It's a psychological level, if nothing else. So, yes, right. You're right, Zim. It is for the data centers that run everything. Powering AI is why they need all these data centers.
Yeah, there might be an executive order this morning declaring that an energy emergency to try to streamline the regulations getting in the way of nuclear buildouts.
Thank you. Do we have any scheduled press conferences that we are aware of from the big house. If anybody has access to the itinerary today there, I don't know. You can probably find that on the interwebs somewhere. I'm sure there's a website, if nothing else, that follow those. AMD is still continuing to climb. Look at AMD trying to break through this 109.30 level, 32 level. Can it break and hold above that? Oklo is now testing the $50 level at $50.06 at the moment. GameStop's actually holding its own up there also for you GameStop fans. We'll see here if AMD can break and hold above this level or not for some more upward momentum. There's your confirmation candle. Very strong momentum to the upside on AMD. Will it break and hold here? It's looking pretty convincing to me, but we have to take a wait and see before you go jumping in something. Again, anything we say is not an inducement to buy. Thank you, Ted, for that list in our Zoom chat for our paid members of those type of nuclear energy stocks. One of the advantages of paid membership, we have a live Zoom chat where members can post things like that. And thank you, Ted, for that information on the various sector. Right?
Mark, I think Coach would call this a cup and handle on SPY.
Let's take a look. What would you call it? What do you
I'd
think
call it a
that's
cup
called?
and handle.
Where'd you learn that at? Oh, AmericanDreamTrading.com from Coach, correct?
Right here, boss.
There you go. I think you call it a cup and handle also. Why? Because you received that training, correct? Again, SPY testing this 578 level support here. It's got to hold. So for paid members, you can look at that pick that Ted put in the Zoom chat. If you like to follow those kind of things, they could be financially beneficial to you sometime in the future. You never know. We do know is what? If one stock in a sector climbs, it will do what? Rising water raises all ships, right? And the inverse is also true. All right, SPY's showing some weakness here while we watch. Yeah, and the other thing to remember, they want to do these things, but it ain't like you can just slap up a nuclear reactor in a couple months, right? And that's why they're talking about, got disconnected from TikTok and didn't do the puzzle. That's okay. We have the technology to restart. And there we go. I looked away.
That would be technology.
Technology. The TikTok-nology got me. Yeah, you got to confirm that you're still there. And I don't have it right in front of me. It's beside me to my back a little bit, so I don't see it. Doggone interwebs got me. There we go. Back live on TikTok. Sorry about that, TikTok. I even have an alarm set, so it was set to go off in 2 minutes. So that I keep checking those things. All right. Apple SPY's holding its own. A little weak. Apple's kind of doing the same thing, holding its own, but it's consolidating right now. So we do have a little bit of strength in the markets at the moment. Doesn't mean it's going to shoot to the moon anytime soon. The Russell has really shown good strength all morning. That would be your small cap index, the Russell 2000. They are more interest rate sensitive group because they need money from the banks for their day-to-day operations and expansions. So nice, strong upside run this morning on the Russell. I didn't hear anybody call that out this morning, did you? Missed a nice run.
That apple is looking lovely for my January contracts.
Apple.
Guess which way I'm in.
Good. Long term, right? You got nothing but time.
Yes, sir.
It's another trading strategy that Coach teaches, where I'm a day trader in and out. Even when I was trading stock options, I was in and out same day, same minute, same hour, whatever, right? We have members that buy stock options out, gives them time for it to increase in value if that happens, right? So different investment strategy, but that's one that Coach teaches. Different strategies for different things. And you'll learn all that and more here at AmericanDreamTrading.com. Let's not forget, Memorial Day is coming up Monday. The markets will be closed. Coach will be back Tuesday, hopefully, unless he parties too much. And not that I see that Coach is a party animal or anything, but you never know, right? Might want to let his 2 hairs down. We don't know. But he'll be back. He can't stand to be away any more than the rest of us can. So,
the Donner Party was a party.
Yep. So let me remind you that $5,000 diamond membership, those are going away here real quick. That includes all of our memberships wrapped up in one. It's the creme de la creme. It is the cat's meow. It is the mother lode of memberships. You need to check that out. It includes lifetime memberships in stock options, crypto, futures, and more. It includes all of our training materials, all of our classes, our breakout rooms. Everything is included in the membership packages individually, are all included in one package that you never ever have to pay again. It's a $5,000 one-time payment. Coach's one-on-one mentorship, not a one-on-one, but it's a small class setting. It's almost like a one-on-one. You can ask questions and he will deep dive into your questions. That alone is $6,000 a year. So Coach is offering the diamond membership for $5,000. To get a lifetime futures membership, which is near and dear to my heart, is $4,000 a year. To get a lifetime crypto membership is $4,000 a year. All right. To get the VIP Gold Complete package is $8,000 for the lifetime. I said year, it's lifetime. One-time payment is $8,000. So you can see the incredible value. Who is going to get one of those today before they're gone? It doesn't take a rocket scientist to see the value in that. It'd be a great thing. You could spend a whole entire weekend going through all the vast store chest of vaults full of videos and training materials and training that's available. The door is open, instant access to everything that we already have on hand. Some places you join and you only get to see what's happening right now. Well, you get instant access to everything ever created here at American Dream Trading upon payment of your membership. You don't just start with what we have going forward. You get everything going forward, plus what we already have in our vaults. We will give you the secret code to open that vault by getting that membership. Get her now. What are you waiting on? AmericanDreamTrading.com. What question do you have? Yes, sir.
We also, for those there are those that do have tight budgets.
Yep.
I believe we have the premium lifetime, which is almost like going back in time to where you have an entry level at 750, I think it is. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
And that's lifetime that was brought back for many of the beginning ones that hasn't been around for years, and that's also going to be a short time. So if you are in a tight budget, there are people who are on tight budget that may not be able to afford the ultimate diamond, but consider the premium lifetime, because just in a few months it's paid for and you're never paying again.
Correct. And if you can't even afford that one large payment, we do have our individual memberships available to be paid on a annual, semi-annual, quarterly, and monthly basis, on a reoccurring basis, if you like to do that also. So we have membership levels and payment plans available for every price point. So the advantages of the lifetime memberships that you pay once and you're done, never pay again. So what else we got here? Oh, our little game stocks crashing out. Oklo is since pulled back, could not maintain It's hold above that $50 critical level. It's
SPY has
hanging out
pulled
a few
back.
pennies below it.
Snow SNOW about to turn green. A lot of institutional buying yesterday, and it's continuing today.
Snowflake. Yep. Looking very nice.
Oh, where else will you hear snow turning green?
Ha ha ha. Not to be confused. Oh, never mind. Snow. Look at that power. Look at that thing go.
What's going on, everybody?
Oh, he could stay away. Coach, what's happening?
I am currently on the road, and the Cybertruck is driving us to our destination.
All right. Got the suntan lotion and the swim trunks and the hat.
Yep, the Speedo is all geared up.
All right.
Ready to roll.
The leopard
Absolutely.
print or the flower one?
No. It's leopard today, leopard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It'll look
We
real
need to
nice. I'll
figure
make
out
sure to
who,
send a picture.
Should get one of
we
them
need to figure out
Speedos
who
with the
won.
ADT logo on it.
Yeah, I
Fix
thought
the
you'd be wearing a
Speedo.
mankini.
Fix of the Speedo didn't happen.
If you're gonna do the very nice, you got to wear the mankini.
That is true. I agree, 100%. Good call.
Coach,
Coming to Florida?
make sure you put the potato in the front, Coach.
Yeah.
Okay. Snow is still climbing. What's up, Coach? What's a good word, Coach?
Nothing much. What are we looking at today? What's happening? What's banging out there? Anything?
Oh,
What's the market doing?
Market's kind of flat, but we got some individual winners going on here. Snow is just taking off. There's a blizzard of money being made on snow at this very moment.
Love it. Glad to hear it. Is anybody making any money? It's 10:30. Anybody make any money yet today?
Yes, sir. You
Yes,
bet them
Coach.
chicks.
Yeah.
Cha-ching.
Yes.
Sir.
Yes.
Yes,
I like
sir.
to hear it. I like it. I like it.
Mark said he's not trading
got,
anymore until June.
Yeah, that's true. I did. I saw that. I see we got 2 new Diamond Lifetime members this morning. Where are they at?
Yeah, where you at? Who are you?
Where are you at? Who dat? 2 brand new Diamond Lifetime members. Couple of geniuses.
Coach,
Tell me.
we sequestered one of them over in the futures group. You can't have him.
Oh, for crying out loud. I'm done with that. Yanking
What
that
happens
whole
when you
thing
let the
out of
fox
here.
into the hen house?
I know it. It's getting dangerous. The numbers are growing over there. I like it.
He just popped in and said, "Hey, I'm brand new to the group." I'm like, "Yes, there's another
Yay.
one."
That's awesome. I love it. You know,
Congratulations.
that's what's cool, though, is we got a little bit of something for everybody, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's why we've been spending time going into this 3-day weekend saying, people, you need to jump on the diamond. You need to jump on the premium lifetime. You need to come and join us and invest in yourself.
I agree. This is the end of the sale, so I appreciate everybody that took advantage of it. And everybody that's in here. I don't know how many live viewers we got, obviously, because I'm on the road, but I appreciate everybody. If you're able to hear me, everybody being here, everybody have a safe and amazing weekend. Make sure you take some much needed rest, recoup. Get out those journals, though. Those journals are going to be big over the weekend, right? To review and start to write down and start to prep for your June. So I'm telling you, those journals are just as important as your risk management. Get those journals out.
Hey, Coach, I have a quick question for you.
Go ahead, fire in the hole.
Would you provide a worksheet or something of that nature as far as the trades are concerned? Like a page out of your book?
Well, not so much as the trades you're making, but more of the journal. We're working on the journal on the back end. Our media team's actually doing the journal as we speak. So we will have a physical and digital downloadable journal you guys can use. And of course, we could put areas in there for trading, but I want it to be more about mindset, what you need to work on, right? Things for the day, things you could improve on, things you've seen, right? That's more important than trades you're making. You know, obviously, if something in a trade has triggered something you need to know about, or what, something to fix, you will journal that. But, making a trade is not going to fix issues that we have. It's just not. But it's more about, did I hold it long enough? Why not? Did I collect profits when I was supposed to? Why not? Oh, I did? Great. Why? What is going to help me next time to do it? Is there anything I could have done better? Do you see what I mean?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I
Yeah.
was just getting like a reference on what you would journal. That's all. Not
Yeah,
trades, but what you would
yeah.
journal, like a page out of your mind.
Yes, yep. And that we'll have that all in the journal. Yep. All of that will be in there, but it's going to be more about mindset, risk management, daily affirmations, like things that you need to be working on, hard and fast rules for the day. Different. We're going to challenge ourselves in it, and that's the biggest part. That's when you guys will start to grow, is when you're sticking to your own rules. Obviously, we have our rules, but sticking to your own rules, your risks, and what you need to do so that you can be successful. Because the hardest part of what we do is you get to hide. You get to hide all the BS, right? You get to lie to yourself. You could write on a journal, I won't break this rule, you'll break it, and who's going to hold you accountable? So you've so got you can be successful. Somebody want to kill that, Mike? We have to do whatever we need to do to hold ourselves accountable, and that journal is going to be the only thing to do it. Now, if you've ever had a one-on-one with me, or if this has been one of your struggles, is accountability. I already tell you, make it public. I'm telling you, the fastest way for you to stop doing the BS, make it public. That's what that P&L is for, right? You can't hide
Absolutely.
out of that. You can't hide from that. You can't say, well, I'm going to do this, and then you don't. But that's just not going to be a thing if it's out in the open. And like, well, because what that will do for some people, you're going to go, you know what, I'm not going to make this trade because this isn't a statistically good setup for me. I already know I'm going to, have issues with this trade. And I already know if I have issues with this trade, I'm going to have to publicly show that. So for some people, that will work. Others, it's not. Some of you, though, are mentally strong enough that you're able to write it in your journal and it will become law to you. And once that's the case, right, once you have discipline, then you will really be able to succeed. It's just like anything, right? You can say, oh, I'm going to diet and exercise. You're the only one that knows you stopped at a gas station and ate a freaking donut, Pop-Tart, yum yum, whatever the hell it was. So you could lie to the world and yourself and say, oh, I'm working out really hard, as you're eating extra bullshit. You're getting fat. And you're like, well, I don't know why I'm not losing any weight. I said I was. You know why. You know why. So if you had a diet journal, though, that said, oh, I ate an extra tablespoon of, salad dressing. Because you're only lying to yourself, right? So part of this journal is getting it out in the open to yourself and like, hey, you got to work on this. That's all it is. That's why that journal is so mindful. And this is why, like, women got it right when they write like diaries.
Yes, sir.
I mean, that's a big deal. I wish that was more of a thing for guys, like a diary. Guys, you're never gonna hear a guy, oh, I wrote my diary today. But if you did, great. I'm just saying, this is kind of like your journal. It's your daily. What can I do to get better? Did I get better? Why didn't I? So we just need to work on it. But it's every day, and I want you guys in that mindset every single day. And this weekend, you're gonna take that time, just like I am. Right? I'll spend an hour and try to meditate and reflect, and what can I do better for us here at American Dream Trading, and how can I provide a better service, a better product, be a better mentor, help my staff to become the best that they can be. How can I do better to make this better, right? And I want you all to do that. What can you do this weekend? Start working on it. Start writing it out. Love your faces.
Appreciate your help. Thanks, Coach.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Coach. And when you did the one-on-one, I think one of the things that because sometimes to some people journals can be daunting, and you simplified it down. You said, okay, what was my trade? And the most important thing is, how did I feel after the trade? And you were always saying, getting in touch with your emotions is a key part of this. And so, it doesn't have to be, I think it's great that you guys are expanding on that, but you were saying that it doesn't have to be all that elaborate. It's just getting into touch and rewarding you when you're doing good behavior and reminding yourself of how bad it feels to be in a bad trade so you don't do it again.
Yeah, and it's different for everybody, right? Some of us are extremely analytical and some of us aren't. Some of us work well with praise and some of us have to get an ass whooping. It's different for everybody. And you know who you are and you know how you respond. Most adults, you know what makes you excel and what doesn't. So you need to use whatever that is and use it for your own benefit, right? You already know. We all know ourselves in here. You can't lie to yourself. You know who you really are and what you need to succeed. So some of you, it's going to be, if you're over analytical, you're going to write everything under the sun inside of this journal. Some of you are just going to write ass whooping. That was stupid, right? Like whatever it is to you, you need to use that. Use your strengths. All of you, it's different. Every person in this room has a different mindset. You were raised differently. You learn differently, right? So use it. Use what works for you as an adult. You've been here long enough on this planet to know what's good and what isn't for you. It's different for everybody, and that's why that's why some days I praise you guys. Some days it's ass whooping time. Then the next day it might be analytical review. And then the next day it's just going to be some basic fundamental. Then the next day it's going to be me showing you the trades that I'm in because some of you learn by just watching. And other days it's going to be me breaking it down in, superstructure. We all learn differently. And that's why I try to give it to you differently. I try to give it to you every different way but Sunday. Notice we don't have one edge. We don't have one strategy. I teach you as many as I can, and some of you will take it, this one and that one and those, and I take two of those, and I want those. I'm going to combine these, and everybody's different. Use your strengths.
Yep.
And the best thing is use those strengths to help others. Once you get it, once you become a mark, right, then use your strengths and give that to other people. That's how we will all grow and get better. Thank you.
Max made a comment in our paid member Zoom chat that all great characters in history, throughout history, kept journals. Right?
I can tell you my bookie kept a journal.
Oh
my. Richard.
Just always a wise guy. Come on.
Well, and Coach, we've mentioned it before. Me putting myself on the line in the Apple chat is a lot about the discipline.
Yeah.
Hey, Richard, I can tell you that your bookie kept 2 journals.
Right.
We love you, Coach. Thanks for popping in, even when you don't need to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Coach, have you learned the life hack that you can put your laptop behind your steering wheel?
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, I know. I told my wife that. We were joking around this morning. She has the Rivian and I have the Tesla. I said I could never in a million years get another vehicle other than a Tesla. And I told her, I said, don't you want to? We were joking around. I said, don't you want to? She's always got like 80 different drinks next to her. She literally has a cooler full of drinks at her feet right now. She's probably already had 37 glasses of stuff inside of the car, and it's only been an hour, right? But I'm like, wouldn't you like to do your puzzles, joking around and right in front of you? Wouldn't you like to do your podcasts and your puzzles? And it's funny. Just before you said that, I looked at my map and it said we're 6 minutes from our destination. And I went, huh? Wait a minute. We're already there? It's
Have you
because
touched the steering wheel yet?
No, that's what I mean. It's because I've literally been on the Zoom call. It's because I'm literally letting the vehicle drive while I've been hanging out with you guys. I don't even know where I'm at. I had no idea it was already in the city. I had no idea at all.
Coach, it's so relaxing.
Straight up.
You don't stress traffic at all. You just enjoy the ride.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, I had no idea that we were already in Virginia Beach at all. I mean, the car's been driving me the whole way through construction, the highway, the getting around people, the slow drivers. I've just been hanging out with you guys.
Coach, I just got back and then I see you. Welcome
I
back,
know it.
Coach.
Thank you. I'm out of here though. Listen, I'm in Virginia Beach, which I had no idea I was here already, but I'm out. We're right by the ocean. I'm out of here. See you. Love your faces. Everybody go have an amazing day. Listen, go get that Diamond Lifetime membership right now. Don't
I
be
already did,
crying
Coach.
later.
I already got it, Coach.
Don't you dare be crying later if you didn't get the membership. I swear I'll drive to your house. I'll monster truck over it, and you know I'll eat all your steaks. I'm out of here. Love your face. See ya. Have a great
See ya.
weekend. See ya.
Be sure to get some
Later,
cake.
Coach.
See ya.
Take care.
There you
I
go.
missed him.
AmericanDreamTrading.com. Scroll down about halfway down our landing page, and you'll see a couple links there. One of them is for the free Discord. You want to sign up for that first. It's always been free, always will be free. That will get you instant access into our Discord stock lounge where you can interact with other members of American Dream Trading and other free members. And there's plenty of information. You can discuss trades, ask questions. There's discounts in there. There's educational videos and documents and more in there for you to look at. And at AmericanDreamTrading.com, you can snag up that diamond membership for $5,000, one-time payment, never ever pay again. We already had 2 people snag it up today. They see the value in it, and we've had a boatload of people get them here in the last 2 weeks. That is going away, and like Coach said, once they're gone, they are gone. You don't want to be the one crying. Matter of fact, if you don't get it and you decide you want to get it, just keep it to yourself because, we will taunt you. So go get it now. Save the humiliation and the life of regret. What is holding you back? What question do you have about the Diamond membership that you need answered? What is it that's preventing you from grabbing that today? If you have a question about it, put it in your social media chat down there and we will see what we can answer for you. Anyway, Qubit, one of the quantum computing stocks, which also have been in the news and rising as a group, has been on a nice steady stair step up, as you can see in my mini chart. I did have it up here earlier. It's still hanging up there. HIMS, HIMS, climbed straight up for a little bit, but has since retraced.
Mark, I posted a list of the quantum stocks in there as well.
Oh, did you? I didn't see that one. Okay, thank you, Ted. Yes, thank you very much. All right, so we got Apple's hanging in there in the channel flat at the moment. Amazon's still up there. It's still a nice, very nice looking trade. It's getting a little bit flatter, getting a little hair heavier, but that was a nice climb up. Bitcoin's down 1.25% this morning, but it's kind of flat at the moment. Google, a little bit of chop up and down, but it is now testing that double top level again. There, see what happens there. Russell had probably one of the nicest runs of the indices this morning as far as upward momentum. Mara, flat. Meta has not broke through its double, triple tops here. Tried to briefly, and it's since retraced, being flat. Oh, missed that one. Microsoft finally broke out of that double bottom territory and climbed up above VWAP. Is now holding its own above. All the indicators are all now in the rear view mirror on Microsoft. Does have to break above that 552 for further upward momentum. There's Netflix is at a double top, triple top also. And some light trading there. NVIDIA is trying to break out of this quad top. Again, you were looking at that 131 and a third level there, 131.35 for a breakout to the upside further. Keep an eye on NVIDIA. And the Qs are stepping up nicely again. All of these, as you can see, have retraced from their highs and now are retesting them and are all double, triple tops, trying to get an upward momentum. keep an eye on the Russell, the IWM, for maybe a possible boost. Usually happens around this time. You might get something there, maybe. Soxel, flat, the chip sector. And we have SPY, which is the same thing here. It is in upward momentum. However, we are stuck flat here trying to break through these previous levels that it just retraced from. And then we have Tesla. Tesla, pretty unexciting today, but as you can see, all the chop up and down, a lot of give and take. Now, could you have made a lot of money on that? Yes, you could have. You could have rode Tesla down, Tesla up, Tesla down, Tesla up. Look at that. You see that and we think, oh, there's a lot of chop there. I wouldn't want to play that. Well, you probably don't, but an experienced channel trader loves this kind of thing, right? I like channel trading too. I don't trade Tesla, but you know, I mean, it gets in there. You can play it. It's like ping pong, right? Tennis match. Lots to go back and forth, up and down, back and forth, right? Apple pulling back down to support at the 196. What is that, 14 level, somewhere in there level? My timer's over top of it. I can't really see it. I think it's 14, 12-ish, 12 level. Look for support there, but it is going to the downside now. However, VWAP is there, so that might help support it a little bit more to the downside. We will wait and see. We're getting comment from world leaders on the other side saying that things that we're doing on our side are unhelpful, is the comment that was made. I'll just leave it at that without getting into a political discussion. But there is the tariff talks still in the news, still an event that will affect the market. As we've seen, right? The word tariff first come out, market didn't like it, dropped a lot. Everybody said, the sky's on fire, the world's coming to an end, sell everything, the world's coming to an end. And then a month later, it's higher than it was before that happened, as usual. And did any of us panic here at AmericanDreamTrading.com? Of course we did, because Coach has always educated us on how to handle world events that affect the markets. We were already highly trained on how to deal with those things. Matter of fact, we've made money on everybody crying wolf and the world's coming to an end. We made so much money to the downside, I was just like, unbelievable. So Coach teaches us how to make money when the market goes up. He teaches us how to make money when the market goes down. And he also teaches us on how to make money when the markets go sideways. And there's different trading principles that are applied for that. So we aren't scared. We trade the trade that's in front of us. So if it goes up, goes down, goes sideways, we don't care. We will trade the trade and make money off of it. How many of your friends and family say, well, I bet you lost a lot of money. The stock market went down today. No, actually, I probably had the best day ever. And they look at you dumbfounded. What? You can make money when the market goes down? Yes, sir. And that's when I say to them, I know how to make money when the market goes up. I know how to make money when the market goes down. And I know how to make money when the market goes sideways. Learned all that and more by being a member of AmericanDreamTrading.com for the last 2.5 plus years. It's revolutionize your life. Tired of working that 9 to 5? Well, maybe you ought to look into some different options in life for potentially making life-changing money. We do not offer any guarantees, but I do offer one guarantee here at American Dream Trading. I can give you a 100% guarantee. You want that 100% guarantee? Here it is. I 100% guarantee you will lose and wreck your account if you do not follow Coach's rules. His rules are there to help preserve your account. All right? I guarantee it. If you don't follow it, you will wreck your account. I put a 100% guarantee on that. There's no money back guarantee, though. You lose it, it's gone. I can't help you. And as I know, why do I say that? Because I've broken every rule. And I still occasionally break his rules, and I know what the consequences of that are. So you say Coach has rules? Is that what you say? Do you know Coach has rules? Does anybody know that? Well, let me play you Coach's rules. Write
What are
these
those
down.
rules, Mark?
What are the rules? Well, let's let Coach tell you. Here's Coach's rules.
Write in that journal you're not writing in while you're not finding success. If you look in the mirror and go, I'm not finding success, did you follow all the rules? I would bet you did not. Am I right? How many of us in here that have
Close your
continued
minds,
to
please.
fail at this are not following the rules? And every time you follow the rules, you find success. And then you don't follow the rules and you get emotional and then you don't. Anybody show of hands? Is that anybody in here?
Yep, I'm right there.
There it is. Yep. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
In the past.
Yep.
Sure.
Now listen, hey, I do it all the time. We're human. I understand. But again, my job is to make sure that you guys are putting your best foot forward and doing the job. I still make mistakes. I still live trade and make mistakes. I still do stupid human things. But my job is to try to help correct you, right? I understand you guys will slip up. I get it. We're human. I understand. Nobody's perfect. I understand. But what I want every single day is so you go, you know what, today I'm going to try. Today I'm going to try to do that. That's all I can ask, right? Of anybody on any team, anywhere. I put them out there. I put the rules in place. You guys can follow it. We can either win the game or not. So today, are you going to win the game and follow the rules? Or are you going to go by your own playbook, fail again, wake up tomorrow and go, I'm going to start again? How about you start this today? How about right now is the time? How about right now? I challenge all of you. Don't you dare quit on yourself. Invest in yourself. Invest in the time that you need. You're not going to get it in a month. Learn. Stop trading and start training. I need all of you on point. I want everybody to be successful. I would love to have more success stories, more millionaires, more people retiring, right? I would love that. We love those success stories. If you're in the beginning, I would love for it to be able to pay for your groceries, right? Or you made enough to pay that phone bill. You got new tires on your car. You paid down some debt. You were able to get some Christmas that you wanted, right? All of those things, all right? We're all in different places, but I need you guys focused and I need you committed. I need everybody in the room to commit. Is everybody in this room going to commit?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it. Yes, sir.
Promise.
We can do it. We can do it together. Start today. I don't want no excuses. I don't want to hear nothing other than, yes, I did that.
There you go. Coach talking about the rules. I can guarantee you, if you don't listen to him, you will lose money. That's what we guarantee here at AmericanDreamTrading.com. So listen to the rules, and hopefully the inverse will happen, right? It'll at least preserve your account. What you lose today, you can't trade tomorrow. Again, head on over to AmericanDreamTrading.com. Scroll down about halfway down our landing page at our website, and you'll see a link to our Discord. You can grab that. That will take you directly to, or you'll get in there and have access to our stock lounge where you can interact with others. You'll also see all our links to our memberships in there. We also have a comparison chart, which I can share here. I know I didn't click the other button to go back on live, but let me show you this comparison chart here real quick. It compares all our different memberships that we have, and it shows you what's included and all the different membership benefits. You can find this chart also within our Discord. So head on over there to AmericanDreamTrading.com, get our free Discord, and you could also grab our memberships there. Doug has been so kind to put the direct links over on our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading. You can do a one click. Also, here's the thing you could do for absolutely free also. Do you like free? Who wants free? Would you like free $1,000 cold hard cash? I don't know. Does anybody like free? Well, there's a clickable link over on our YouTube channel at American Dream Trading that you can click on. Matter of fact, it is the last clickable link of many that Doug put in there for a $1,000 cold hard cash giveaway. Absolutely free. As a matter of fact, if this is your first time visiting us on our free social media outreaches, you too can sign up for that. Returning members can do the same. You could be here for the very first time today and never ever show up again and still win that $1,000. What it's done is you will go click on that link, which is also found in our free Discord, is the only other place that you can get that. When you click on that, it goes to our website, and inside there is that it's ran by the Gleam software, which you're probably familiar with. You've seen on other companies' websites that do sweepstakes and drawings and things. It asks you basically to do up to 10 things of your choice. You can do all 10 of them. And as such, you would get 10 entries into the drawing for the $1,000 cold, hard cash. Basically, it's just asking you to visit our website, visit our social media, all the different channels like that. No personal information is really required other than the initial one to get in there to show that you're going to all the different sites. And then you can get up to 10 entries the first day, and then you can come back each day after that and gain one additional drawing. That is available to everybody, whether you're a member or not. As a matter of fact, our paid members are eligible for this drawing. Our moderators are eligible for this drawing. Well, you're like, well, that don't sound fair. One of your guys is going to win it. Well, the reason that we're all eligible, including you, is because the Gleam software is the one that draws the winner. No one at American Dream Trading will be picking a winner. The software will do that, and it will show who the winner is. So it could be a free member. It could be somebody one of you just showed up for the very first time here today, be the winner. We don't know. But we have no influence on who wins that. So therefore, everybody is eligible to win. There's only one caveat. You must live in the United States of America to be eligible to win. We cannot send money overseas. Thank you very much. Head on over there to our YouTube channel. Click the live feed over there on this live feed, the live chat feed I was trying to say. You can sign up there, or you can go to AmericanDreamTrading.com, sign up for our free Discord, and you will find those links in there also. Again, those of you on TikTok, if you wanted a better view, I encouraged everybody to head on over to American Dream Trading channel on YouTube to get the full screen experience. I don't have the same software. Getting a big pull on Microsoft to the downside. Look at that beautiful short slash put that you could be doing over there like that, right? So anyway, so head on over there and you can participate in that. Microsoft to the nice downside. 2-minute EWO in progress. We also have, that's the only one that's really pulled back is Microsoft. Was there some news on Microsoft? Let's check and see here real quick. Something pop up on Microsoft? I don't know. I don't see anything in particular there.
Mark, IWM pulled back too.
Oh, did it? Okay. So you're
In the queues.
Okay, everything's in process of pulling back, which is the indices are reflective of individual stocks that belong to those indices. Apple's pulling back, is in a red EWO, struggling to break away from VWAP as we speak. And it's trapped between VWAP and the 200 MA. MA is still holding its own, but it's now pulling back at its critical support level. All right, we got Amazon is approaching VWAP. See if it can hold at VWAP or bounce or break through. Then it will be trapped between VWAP and the 200 MA also. Same thing going on with Google, is bouncing on VWAP as we speak. Will it hold? There's IWM, is still holding its own. It hasn't dropped completely out yet, but it is into a weak red EWO. We'll see what happens here. Again, nobody knows how far down is, or nobody knows how far up is, right? Mara, just uninteresting today, at least to me, by looking at that chart. Meta, approaching VWAP support. See what happens there. Microsoft has held below the 200, but it is still going to retest there. Keep an eye on that. There's NVIDIA. NVIDIA is still holding up, amazingly. It's flat, but it's holding its own as we speak. There's the Qs. Qs are getting a little bit, slowing down a little bit. Maybe somebody said something, or there was just some taking of profits there. Soxel, chip sector, flat, breaking below VWAP. SPY, same way as the others, testing VWAP for level support. We get a break and hold down there. You can make some nice money. It's a red EWO. Anybody get into that red EWO? To the downside, that would be a good play. Now you just got to watch what happens here at VWAP. Will it break and hold below VWAP? That's what we want to see here. Meta's trying to form its first red. It's also at VWAP. So they're all pretty much at all critical levels as we speak. If the big 7 pull, you will see, of course, the NASDAQ and others probably follow suit shortly thereafter. Microsoft is in a, well, Microsoft's just kind of holding its own. We'll see what SPY does here to the downside. We want to see this break and hold below this, below VWAP, which is around the 577.16 level presently on a 1-minute chart. So I'm watching the 1 minute because that's what I would trade it on if I was going to get out on that. All right. All right. Well, there we go. Took care of that. Somebody coming in trying to promote something else, and you know, go somewhere else if you guys want to do that. I do thank you for being here today. Hopefully you picked up a few things. Most importantly, I hope you went over and picked up that diamond membership. It's about to go away permanently for the lifetime deal at $5,000. And if you don't get it, it's okay. You can buy it later. The diamond membership will still be there. However, the price is going to go back up to $20,000. What would you rather pay? 5 or 20? You do the math. There we go. Right? Glad you all could be here today. Market was a little bit flat, but we did make some money here to the upside, and now we're looking to the downside play. Make sure you pay attention to your critical levels, your indicators. As you can see, SPY still has not broken held below VWAP yet, so we don't want to mess with that one way or the other right now, as our members are trained to do so. So anyhow, there we go. Thank you for being here. We are live here at AmericanDreamTrading.com 3 times daily. Coach will return on Tuesday. He is live Monday through Friday, excluding these holiday shutdowns, from 9 to 11 Eastern Time daily. I am live with the Futures Education and Training Program starting at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. I will be here in a few hours for that. And we also have our aftermarket show over on our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading. Upon conclusion of this broadcast and all of our live broadcasts, they are available for immediate review over on our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading. So if you missed any broadcasts, you can go back and look at those. Also on our YouTube channel, there's over 2,000 free, absolutely free training videos for you to look at your leisure. I would highly recommend you start by looking at the 2-minute EWO videos over there. There is a section on our YouTube channel where videos are grouped by topic to make it easier for you to find things. So again, my name is Mark McSee. I'm glad you could be with us today. Coach will return on Tuesday. I will see you at 2 o'clock over in the Futures and Education live broadcast. Make sure as you go into the holiday weekend that you leave lasting positive memories for everyone you come in contact with. As always, you never know what's hiding behind somebody's smile. You may be the only thing that keeps somebody from making a decision they don't really want to make. So try to encourage those around you, especially during these family gatherings. Do not use the holidays as an excuse to drink and drive. Please use some common sense. And we will see you same time, same bat channel next Tuesday. See ya.